I feel like the secondary stands maybe now compared to where it did at the end of last year?
Every day's a progress with us, you know. We still got a lot of work to do. We just got to go back, watch the film, see how we're practicing. But we're coming along right now. We're just trying to get the younger guys to get caught up, and you know, it's a process.
What's been your impression of those younger guys? Any of them stood out to you so far?
They all work very hard, honestly. You know, Jalil Wadu's coming along real fast. You know, we got Denzel Fisher coming along, but you know, every day is a process. We're just trying to work and keep getting better as a group every day.
And in the last few seasons, you guys kind of entered the season with a chip on your shoulder because you had to prove to everyone that you were, you know, pretty good secondary. Is that less the case this year?
Not at all. I feel like as a football player, you should have a chip on your shoulder at all times. If you want to be great, play with a chip on your shoulder. So every day we just try to come with that mindset to be the best secondary that we can be, and you know, just let our actions do the talking.
How do you maintain that chip if you've already had, you know, a pretty good season last year as a unit?
I mean, we just never forget. We know where we came from the ground up, and we just got to keep getting better and keep striving to get great, and you know, never settling for less.
What have you seen out of Jalil that's been especially impressive so far?
He's a raw football player for sure. You know, he wants to make plays. He gets to the ball all the time, and you know, he has a lot of work just like everybody else. But you know, he's coming along just like all the other freshmen.
What do you see that he needs to make strides in the most?
Just what every freshman needs to learn the game mentally. You know, just keep getting in the film room with Coach Meade and Coach Moore and Coach Brick, and just learning the plays inside and out so you can play faster.
How's the shoulder going?
Shoulder's great.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you've improved most, maybe since last season?
I feel like this season, you know, I just want to keep taking my game to the next level mentally. You know, I pride myself on being a smart player because I'm not the biggest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the fastest. So I need to be smart, especially playing safety. So I just need to keep taking strides on getting smart and learning the game, learning what offenses want to do, not just what defenses are running.
Are there any players you try to model your game after?
Definitely Troy Polamalu. That's how I want to grow the hair out, you know, Head and Shoulders commercial. But yeah, you know, I pride myself on Troy Polamalu, man. He's a great player. I've always looked up to him. So,
how do you get to know more about, you know, what offenses want to do? Is that something where you're, you know, talking to wide receivers, coaches, or offensive coordinators?
Definitely. I mean, you know, studying offenses. Even when you're watching film, watch yourself, but watch what the offenses is doing. You know, seeing the ball, where's the ball lined up, the sticks, and you know, talking to Brett Hundley every day because he's a great quarterback. Obviously, we all know. So you know, every day I just try to feed knowledge and receive knowledge from the offense and just continue to get better.
How much easier is it to diagnose an offense now than it was for you maybe 2 years ago?
I feel like the game is slowing down for sure. You know, I'm starting to recognize things and know where I need to be in a defensive scheme, so it helps me play a lot faster. So every day I just try to be a film rat, honestly. Stay with Brett Hundley all the time. You know, he's my roommate, so I'm just trying to learn what they're doing on the other side of the ball so it can help me play faster.
How much of a difference has it made living with Brett?
Big difference, you know. He's a great guy, you know, very always watching film. So, you know, I'm chilling with him at the house, just watching film all the time. You know, we work together to be great.